answer.
Got no rhythm.
Unless you're talking.
Got no soul.
Unless you're talking about Romney having to answer a question, then you see some dancing. I said on HBO a few weeks ago that I was disappointed that Sarah Palin was not running, but I understood why. You know, she realized that she could not put the oath of office on her palm. And maybe she thought that not running was a way of quitting early. Why wait for the last minute? Just quit early. You know, she is one of the most unintentionally funny people I've ever seen. You're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you, but we actually have videotape of this, so I have proof of this. She came to Orlando to campaign against me last year, and she said as follows. She said, "Alan Grayson, what can I say about Alan Grayson?" And then she looked at her palm, paused, and then talked about something else entirely. I swear.
Just call us.
So she's not running. They've got Mitt Romney. You know, Mitt Romney. You know, there't somebody who spends all day trying to figure out whether he should flip or flop. He just can't make up his mind. You know. And you remember that kid in nursery school when you were 4 years old? You know, you said that you wanted to be a fireman one day, and the kid next to you said that he wanted to be an astronaut, and then the other kid said that he wanted to be president of the United States. That was actually Mitt Romney who said that in nursery school when he was 4 years old. You actually run into people like that in Washington. Like I said before, there's people who want to do something, and there's people who just want to be something. And Mitt Romney, he just wants to be something. Which in a way, you know, is safer when you're gee, who else is running? Hard to even think about it.
The pizza man.
Okay. You know, I'm delighted that Herman Cain is running. I hope he gets the nomination, because clearly if both major parties nominate African Americans, every racist in the country will have to commit suicide. But think about it. Here's a man who's running on his business genius. What is his business genius? That he got people to pay. He paid people $8 an hour to deliver $15 pizzas, and they're not even good pizzas. Let's be honest. Okay, and that makes him a business genius. I mean, what's his jobs plan for America? Another topping? Hey, Governor Perry. Here's somebody who dropped into single digits in the Republican polls when they found out that he was pro-education and pro-vaccination. I mean, they got their lessons in grammar school all wrong. They think if the word ends T-I-O-N, you have to shun it. It really is surprising, but when you think about it, I mean, you know, he's George Bush without the wit. Who else is running? Newt Gingrich. Okay. You know, somebody said to me recently, I actually listened to Newt Gingrich, he said to me, and he sounded really crazy to me. And I said, look, Newt Gingrich has been listening to Newt Gingrich for 62 years. If you listen to Newt Gingrich for 62 years, wouldn't you be crazy? And then Ron Perry tried to pick a fist fight with Ron Paul. Governor Perry tried to pick a fist fight with Ron Paul on national TV, a 76-year-old man. He doesn't want to just cut Social Security, he wants to beat up everybody on Social Security. By the way, I'm going to disregard Ron Paul because everyone else does, so
I'm not doing that.
He's actually a really nice guy, and I've had a lot of interesting conversations with him. But no point in talking about it because no one else does. Michelle Bachmann. I actually know Michelle Bachmann pretty well. We sat next to each other on the Financial Services Committee in Congress, and I'm not going to say anything about her because we actually have an agreement between ourselves. The agreement is that if I don't tell the truth about her, she won't lie about me. And that's it. That's all they got. That's it. Honestly, let's keep it clean. You shouldn't use that word in public. There's a child in the audience. You know, they all have certain things in common. You know that, right? They all have something in common. Their favorite TV show, all of them, all the Republican nominees, candidates, their favorite TV show is Father Knows Best. It doesn't matter that it hasn't been on for 50 years. It sure doesn't matter. That's the show they all love. And to show how groovy and with it they are, their favorite song is Jefferson Airplane's Don't You Need Somebody to Hate. They are like peas in a pod. You literally can't tell one from the other. And that's really the problem that faces us right now. They're so different from anybody who has any head or heart. You know, the people in this room, you all. You're all here because you have a head, a heart, and even a spine. You're a whole human being. And they're all missing that. You know, that's the fundamental problem. The fundamental difference between us and them is that we actually care about our fellow men. You know, last time their nominee was named McCain. Now the person who's leading in their race is named Kane. You have to consider the possibility it's because of the name. You know, you have to consider that possibility. It might just be the name. And what is that story, okay? I mean, think about it. Why would they be so attracted to somebody named Kane? Well, I mean, as I recall the story, he killed his brother with the jawbone of a donkey. Which probably meant he wanted to blame it on the Democrats. And then when God said, "Where's your brother?" he said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" As if he had no idea, you know. And that actually is the fundamental question that separates us from them, right? Am I my brother's keeper? Our answer is yes. We are. Let's test this out. Turn to the person on one side and say, I care about you.
Feel the love.
There we go, thank you.
I care about you. Pay my mortgage? No. I care about you. I care about you.
Now, the person on your other side is feeling a little left out right now. So turn to the person on the other side.